I wanted to do a short video. I don't know how short it'll be. My videos get all rambly sometimes, but I wanted to talk about how after the last video I made about circumcision, um, after I published it, I like right immediately afterwards I was thinking, why bother? Why am I bothering? I was just really feeling depressed about it that uh I don't know the best way to get this banned. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm making this sort of checklist as I go in life of the things I want to accomplish. Like getting my college degree was a big deal. Getting married was another one. And having kids was another one. And I'm like, yeah, let's get infant circumcision banned too, so I can check that off and move on with my life. And so I was like, okay, I'll release my story, tell everyone what I saw, keep talking about it because I had years and years of thoughts regarding this, and um, and then be done with it. Everyone will watch my videos and think about it and talk to each other and be like, yeah, this is really wrong. Whatever possessed anyone to do such a thing? Let's stop this now. And uh, I'm like, why is that not happening? What is wrong with people that they're not putting two and two together here and seeing the obvious and getting something done about this? I mean, this is so different from other problems. Like I think of drug problems, normal crimes that we typically think of, murder, rape. We know that they happen. We know it's bad. People are trying to figure out how to stop people from doing really bad things to each other. But this male genital mutilation is such a weird problem because people don't even admit they're not even taking the first step to admitting that it's a bad thing. And it is just beyond mind boggling that they don't comprehend this, that mothers are paying money to have their baby boys tortured, to have their most sensitive body part torn away, crushed, and cut off. And it's probably their most prized body part too. If they were actually to grow up and still have it, it's one of their body parts that they really want to hang on to. Um, uh, I just I don't know. I mean, and it's not like we're even saying this should be illegal. We're just putting an age restriction on it. Like we put age restrictions on tons of things, tattoos, piercings. We don't do it to, well, ear piercing. I guess parents do that, but we don't do genital piercings on babies. We leave it up to them. Um, I just I don't know how to move forward from here. I mean, I feel like I thought about this to a really deep degree and have been placing my thoughts out there publicly and want people to see them. And now I'm like, well, how do I move forward? I don't know if we should all start contacting every politician we can think of. I mean, I just don't know. I know Gregory Malchuk talks about school protests, which I think is a really thoughtful idea. I think it would be very, probably would work in a lot of ways in terms of just getting people to get their heads out of the sand and actually start addressing this as a problem. Um, but I have trouble picturing many people being actually willing to do it. I myself would worry. I would worry about my job. Like I I'm too afraid to do that kind of thing myself. Um, so, but I don't know. I mean, even people who are very, very passionate intactivists have their own family members. I know a friend of mine who said in her own words that this is absolutely barbaric. And then her sister had her son cut. And I know another one who right now has been watching my videos and a really, really supportive person. And his sister is strongly considering doing this. And he is trying to convince her not to, but it doesn't seem like she wants to listen to what he has to say. And I I find it very depressing. I actually took a break from Facebook myself recently because it is just so painful. It's like I don't know if I want to spend every day thinking about this because it is happening and I'm doing everything I can to prevent it, but it's still happening. And if I think about it a lot, it just makes me miserable. Um, but but I don't want to just walk away either because these are babies that need my help. So I'm like, well, maybe I need to keep thinking about it so I can keep coming up with ideas to end this. But I don't know what to do. So when I don't know what to do, it's easier to just not think about it and try to think of something more positive. Um, I I don't want to get myself into a depression over this. So it's just very frustrating. Just today I did get on Facebook, and one of the first things I saw was a nurse's testimony of a baby who um, got no anesthesia. He turned all red, which is expected, and then he turned blue. And I mean, this that doesn't surprise me. If you do that kind of inflict that kind of pain upon an infant, it's going to do something to them, and it's probably going to mess them up on some level the rest of their lives. And I just it is such like a blow to my heart to see stories like that. Um, and and it's just absolutely mind-boggling that other people don't see it this way. I mean, we need on a grand scale, we need like I want to see at a presidential debate the question, what do you think about this issue? We need, what is your stance on this? Because we need people talking about it. We need everyone saying, look, we can't ignore this problem. This is sexual assault on a huge percentage of our population. I don't know how to I don't know how to do it though because I'm not I've never been involved in politics, and I I just don't know what I have the power to do. So I would love to hear your input in the comments on, what do we think we should do to move forward? I myself have actually never been to a circumcision protest. Like I've never made a sign and gone out and protested because I really am a quite a brand new intactivist, and I'm busy. I've got little kids all the time, and it's hard for me to get out. So, but even those, I feel like at first I was like, yeah, I really admire them. They're doing a good thing. But now I'm like, they're not making enough of an impact. I want, obviously, I just want this done. Like, I want this like tomorrow. I want it on the news. And like, the country is discussing this. Everyone is trying to decide, is this right or wrong? Of course, it's wrong. But I want it out. I want like every household talking about this, because they're not talking about it, and even the few that are now, well, I guess there are a decent amount since the rates have gone down, but I'm just thinking of the intactivists I know who were not able to convince their own family members not to do this, and how if maybe if they were hearing it from more than one person, they would be more easy to convince. So I don't know. I'm frustrated. I really am frustrated, and I'm like, um I don't know what to do. I I I feel like I have talked about this issue from so many angles. I'm not sure. My output of videos is probably going to slow down. Well, it is slowing down, and I'm kind of talking about other things just for the fun of it, really. Um, but I definitely do want to keep this topic going, but I don't want to keep it going. I want it to just end so I don't have to talk about it anymore. I want to just say, put out there what I had to say, do my part, and knock this out. And if I need to spend my time writing letters or something, maybe I should do that. I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get this. I want to see this done. I'm sure most of my viewers feel the same way. Um, it just so frustrating, and it is so hard to face that I don't know. I even miss my mom a lot. I know I'm getting all over the place, but I do. I actually miss her a lot. And I'm really just mad that she chose this profession. Because if she hadn't chosen this profession, we could still have a relationship. Plus, I'm mad that she's chosen cutting and mutilating boys over having a relationship with me. It's really insulting if you think about it, and it really highlights how screwed up this is. How this is really driven by some evil forces here. This defies common sense on like every level. um, it just maybe it's just a deep rooted sexism or what, because there is no explanation for why this would happen if it weren't driven by some dark forces. So thanks for watching, and I hope that we can think of some things that we can do to really make an impact on this, so that we can help our future boys. Thank you so much.